Cutting down forests is causing climate change. Cutting down trees to make room for farms or other reasons causes emissions because when you cut down trees, they release carbon they have been storing. Cutting down trees also limits nature's ability to keep emissions out of the atmosphere. An effect of climate change is a warming and rising ocean. The ocean soaks up most of the heat from global warming. The heat can melt glaciers, which raises sea levels. The ocean can also absorb carbon dioxide to prevent it from entering the atmosphere. The absorption of carbon dioxide makes the ocean more acidic, which could endanger ocean life.
The future effects of climate change include hurricanes becoming stronger and more intense, more droughts and heat waves, longer wildfire seasons, changes in precipitation patterns, frost-free seasons and growing seasons lengthening, global temperatures continuing to rise, and the Arctic is very likely to become ice-free in the future. Here are some statistics of climate change. Based on the graph, the global surface temperature has increased substantially from 1940 to 2020 and continues to rise now. Carbon dioxide levels are increasing, which isn't good for our environment. Here are some facts about climate change. The main cause of climate change is human-produced pollution. The top countries that are most affected by climate change are Japan, the Philippines, and Germany. How can we stop or slow climate change? Speak up about it. This problem isn't going to solve itself. Use renewable energy, cut consumption and waste, and eat less meat and dairy. You can make an impact whether you realize it or not.
Climate change even affects us here in Utah. In fact, temperatures are forecasted to be 3 degrees higher in the winter and about 4 degrees higher in the summer by 2050. Climate change will also affect the snow we receive. The snow will accumulate less and will melt earlier. Precipitation levels will go up by 5 to 15% in northern parts of Utah, and the Colorado River's flow will decrease, greatly affecting much of Utah's water supply. The ski businesses will also suffer. The Great Salt Lake is also shrinking. 2/3 of its water has already dried up, and organisms in the lake, like flies and brine, are dying. Even worse, clouds of dust rising from the lake are causing problems for people with respiratory diseases, and the air by the lake can even become poisonous because of arsenic being exposed to the air. Finally, having no water means problems with agriculture and that whole industry.